We now welcome Daniil onto our DraftKings desk. Congratulations on the win today. Obviously, you never want to win by default or by retirement, but let's talk about the whole tournament here. This is your first quarterfinal at Wimbledon, Danny. Congratulations. What have you learned about yourself so far?
I don't know. I'm just happy to be in quarters. I always said I think I can play well on grass, but it's never been easy and fluent. But I made two finals, Halle Hertogenbosch last year. I won one title in Mallorca. Wimbledon was never clicking for me. I had 3 times I lost in 5 sets. And I think 2 of them I had a break in the fifth. So tough losses, but grass court, that's what I feel like. You can lose one serve, lose one concentration for one service game, and the set is gone. So that's not easy. And so far, I managed to hold my serve a lot, playing well, and really happy so far about myself.
And for me, it's been interesting. I always like to look at the draw. You've played 4 guys, really different kinds of players.
True. Yeah.
And how does that work for you mentally when you get prepared for such different players?
Well, we talk with my coach about tactics, but then, we can talk about tactics for hours. You have to play and to play good. And it's true that all of them were very different. Maybe kind of on the forehand side, Martin and Jiri could be the same, really strong, but then the backhand different. Martin slices a lot, Jiri hits very strong. So, and then Chris is coming up next, so also one more different player. So hopefully I can have these different players 7 times.
Yeah, it's so much fun for us to watch you, and it's great to see someone like you that's such a deep thinker, changes things. On the grass, you're not afraid to give up a lot of space. You're not afraid to give them opportunities by standing back on the return. Take a look at where you return here. You're doing a great job moving in after from that deep in the court. Do you have a different mentality when you return and then start the point on the grass, or is it the same thing?
It depends, because when we go from clay court to grass court, for me, it's always very tough. Very tough. I feel like I'm someone who doesn't change surfaces very well, so I need time to adapt. So that's why I also decided to play 2 tournaments coming into Wimbledon. And when I come onto grass, I try to do everything. I mean, basically, we all know that I prefer to stay back. On grass court, maybe it's not the ideal position, just because also to run is so much tougher and to stop. On hard court, what I do easily is I can run straight away to the other part of the court. I can kind of slide and stop like this, and then I'm back in the point. So that's easy. On grass, you cannot. You have to run, you have to do 2-3 steps to stop, you have to run back. So I try on practice a lot to be close, even in some matches, I think. But then finally, it's all about percentage, where you feel like you can win the most points. And for the moment, I feel like it's from staying from far back. So I have no other choice. If during one match I'm going to feel like it doesn't work, I'm going to change my position.
Whatever leads to a victorious result. Exactly, and you've been doing that so
far
into the quarterfinal. Your good friend Andrei Rublev, also first-time quarterfinalist here at Wimbledon. What I want to know, Danny, how is he doing as a godfather to your daughter?
I don't know. No, but I mean, he's sometimes in interviews he says, "Oh, I'm so responsible, this, that." No, he's a good guy. Sometimes he exaggerates what he thinks himself about him. He's a very responsible and a great guy and a great friend. So he's doing great so far. Let's see when Alisa grows up how it's going to be.
So there's 3 you guys in the quarterfinals, 3 Russians in the quarterfinals. Is that something that maybe as youngsters you guys pushed each other to get better? Did that help? Do you remember the camaraderie as kids?
Well, first of all, it's unbelievable, because also for Roman, it's a little bit the story, kind of like Chris. Even probably Chris had with Miami a little bit better results than Roman before. Roman, unbelievable story, and I think he has a real chance to. I mean, he played Yannick in ATP Cup. It was a really close match, so let's see how he does tomorrow. But we know each other since we were 10 years old, all of us. We played a lot of matches. We have different careers, but we can all play great tennis. And it's absolutely great to see 2 great friends of yours being in the quarters. We actually don't play each other, so who knows? Maybe we can
keep it going.
Can make a splash in the semifinals. Yeah,
It's always been beautiful to see your friendship and Karen Khachanov as well in the mix. Chris Eubanks next. You talked about it. What are you going to have to do to take him out?
serve well and return well, because I saw some of his matches here. He serves great. He's kind of on fire, especially on his serve. But not only. I mean, he broke Stefanos 2 times to win the match. That's very strong. So I'll have to just play my best tennis, try to seize the opportunities when I have them, because sometimes there are going to be games on his serve where I'm not going to have them. And yeah, hopefully I can show my best tennis, and that's how I can try to beat him.
Well, for the rest of your life, you're in the last 8 club at Wimbledon. Congratulations. I think you get 2 tickets every year now, forever.
True?
Yes.
I didn't know. Great to know.
Well done, and best of luck moving forward, Danny. All right, we got